Hi, room 153. Here is our schedule for this evening for ELA. Number 1, we are going to read the News to You. It's a story about camping. Number 2, we are going to answer some questions. Some of them are going to be about the story. Those are facts. Those are things that we learned while we were reading the story. Some other questions are going to be what you like about the outdoors, and those are the opinions. Those answers will not be in the story. They will be coming from your brains. And then number 3, we are going to do a camping I Spy. So it should be lots of fun. Our story this week is camping. Many families camp during summer. Summer begins June 21st. Camping is living outdoors. Camping is outdoor fun. Some families camp in tents. Tents are like small houses made of cloth. Everyone sleeps inside the tents. The families bring food in coolers. They cook food over campfires. I don't know if you've ever made a s'more over a campfire. That's a big treat that people like to make when they go camping. It's chocolate and marshmallow and graham cracker. Some families camp in campers. Campers are like small houses on wheels. Campers may have sinks, stoves, refrigerators, tables, and beds. Families may cook and sleep inside campers. I think that might be the only way I go camping, if I could sleep indoors. Camping can be fun. Families play games together. Families do outdoor activities together. They may swim, hike, canoe, or fish. Some families explore nature together. Families may discover cool plants, rocks, or insects. Families may see snakes, rabbits, deer, or bears. I don't know if I would like that so much. Families may sit around campfires in the evenings. Families may roast marshmallows, tell stories, or sing songs. Families look at stars in the sky. They may hear hooting owls and croaking frogs. Families may camp in the wilderness. They may camp at campgrounds. Some families do not go away from home. They camp in their backyards. Would you like to camp this summer? I think that my family's going to try to practice camping just in our backyard to see if we like it. Families. Families may include parents or step-parents. Some families include siblings or step-siblings. Families may include grandparents, cousins, and more. People in families may live near each other. They may live far away from each other. Families may be big or small. Some families include pets. Who is in your family? Outdoors. Outdoors is any place outside. People can see nature outdoors. Outdoors includes grass, dirt, trees, wind, sunshine, and clouds. Campgrounds. Campgrounds are areas for camping. Campgrounds may have picnic tables, grills, fire pits, pools, and playgrounds. Most campgrounds are near lakes, mountains, forests, or oceans. Knock, knock. Who's there? Canoe. Canoe who? Canoe camp with me? Can you? Knock, knock. Who's there? Canoe. Canoe who? Can you think of more jokes? All right, we are going to choose the pictures not about camping. The first row has pencil, campground, rabbit, and grill. Well, for camping, you might want to stay at a campground, so that was definitely in our story. They also mentioned some animals you might see, and rabbits were one of them. And it did say that some campgrounds come with grills to cook your food. So the one that's not about camping is the pencil. For the second row, we have camper, explore, scientist, and summer. It spoke about how some families like to stay in a camper. That's where you would sleep and cook indoors while you're camping. Explore, you would definitely go explore the woods and the campground where you were as a great fun family activity. And summer, families love to go camping in the summer because it's warmer when you go to sleep at night. So the one that's not about camping is scientist. For the third row, we have hike, letter, outdoors, and campfire. The story talked about how hiking was a great family activity that some like to do while they're camping. And camping is outdoors, right? They talked about how outdoors is any place outside, and how at night you might sit in front of a campfire toasting marshmallows or singing songs. So the one that's not about camping is letter. The fourth row, tent, family, nature, and college. One of the options for sleeping that the story talked about was a tent. That was like a big cloth shaped like a house where you might sleep when you go camping. And how you'd go camping with your family. And it gave you all the different options of people that might be in your family. The review page. Number 1, what is this paper about? Camping, new roller coasters, or the royal wedding? This paper was all about camping. Number 2, who camps during the summer? Settlers, elves, or families? Well, it didn't talk anything about elves in our story, but it did talk about families going camping. Number 3, where do families live when they camp? Space, closets, or the outdoors? This talked all about sleeping outdoors when you go camping. Outdoors. So it would be really cool to sleep in space. Number 4, what animal might families see when they camp? Deer, camel, or giraffe? Well, if you're sleeping out in the woods, you might see a deer. What may families sit around when they camp? Gardens, beehives, or campfires? Well, there might be flowers, and unfortunately there might be a beehive, although I don't know if you'd want to sit around it. So I think what they talked about in this story are campfires. Number 6, what is not something families camp in? A camper, an apartment, or a tent? Well, the story talked about campers and tents. Camper was the one with the wheels, but they did not talk about an apartment. That's a place to live. Number 7, what keeps food from spoiling while families camp? A sink, a cooler, or a freezer? A sink doesn't keep our food from spoiling, and a freezer is something we'd have at home, but a cooler helps us while we're camping. And number 8, what may campers have that most houses do not have? Wheels, refrigerators, or beds? Well, most homes have refrigerators and beds, but campers also have wheels, and most homes do not. Today we are going to do the think page. So these are not necessarily answers that you'll find in the story. These would be found in your brain. They're your opinion. So number 1, do you like being outdoors, and why? Carly doesn't really like being outdoors all that much. I don't really like the bugs or when it's too hot. But I do like going to a playground or a pool or a beach. And those were mentioned in the story. So there are certain things that I like outdoors and certain things that I do not like about outdoors. Number 2, what is your favorite outdoor activity and why? Well, my favorite outdoor activity is going to the beach. I love the smell of the ocean. I love the waves and the sound that the waves make. I love the feeling of the sand in my feet. I just love everything about the beach. Number 3, would you rather camp in a tent or a camper, and why? Well, I've never been camping, so I don't really know the answer to this question. But I'm guessing if I were to go camping, I would prefer a camper because I'd rather be as close to indoors as possible. And number 4, list 3 animals you have seen outdoors. I have actually seen 3 animals outdoors just today at my house. I saw 3 rabbits hanging out together. I saw a chipmunk on my front steps. And I saw a kitten in the woods behind my house. So I have seen lots of animals outdoors, but those are just 3 I've seen today. Okay, the first thing we are gonna find that you might see while you are camping is a pine tree. All right, ready? I'm gonna count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't see any more, so I'm gonna write 11. I can always change my answer later if I find more pine trees. That is okay. The next one is a tent. That's this blue thing that kind of looks like a triangle. One of the options for sleeping while you're camping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that might be all of the tents. The next thing is the flashlight. So let's count some flashlights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they're really sneaky. 9. All right, I'm going to say 9. Again, I can always change it if I find more. Flashlight would be so important to have when you're camping because it could get dark. The next one is a backpack. It's a green backpack, and you'll see it has a blue sleeping bag in the front, so it's perfect for camping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this another 9? Oh, nope. 10? All right, I'm going to say 10. Wish my friends were here to help me count. The next one is a sleeping bag. It's the green sleeping bag with the pillow at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it just 6? All right, I'm going to say 6 sleeping bags. The next one is a marshmallow on a stick because everyone likes, well, not everyone, but some people like toasting and roasting marshmallows at the fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I got that one already. All right, I think it's 9. The next one is a lantern. Another thing if you had to give you some light at night instead of a flashlight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm going to say 6. Again, I wish you guys were here to help me count. You're so good at this game. The next one is a log cabin. I guess that would be another option for when you're sleeping in the woods. 1, 2, 3. Is it just 3 log cabins? I think so. The next one is some bug spray. That's super important when you're out in the woods all night. You don't want to get bit by mosquitoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I think it is 7 cans of bug spray. And the last one that we need to count together is the campfire. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. We have 4 campfires.